Hello there, everyone. Welcome to the second part of the sewing machine lift accessory video series. The first video, I talked a little bit about the adjustments that I had to make to the base cabinet for the sewing machine accessory. But in this video, I just want to talk a little bit about the adjustments that I had to make to the actual workstation, the countertop surface here, in order for that sewing machine lift accessory to work properly. So if I just open up the page of the drawings here, so this detail here on the left side, that is the actual size of the platform that I made or that I engineered to actually sit on top of that sewing machine accessory. So if I go back here, where is it? Oh boy. Oh, here we go. Okay, so that platform is what you see here in this diagram sitting on top of the accessory. So there was a couple of things that I had to figure out. The first one being obviously the size of the sewing machine. You know, that's very important to know that so that we can make the platform accordingly. So we actually asked the homeowner if we could borrow the sewing machine for a day or two while I got the measurements off of it. So um, yeah, I measured up the sewing machine and I basically made the platform an inch bigger on the length and width so that there's a little bit of space for the sewing machine once it's on the platform just around it. Um, there's a notch here for the cord. So this particular sewing machine was made by Husqvarna, which is kind of neat. I thought they just made farm equipment, but it had all the cords and everything, the foot pedal cords and the electricity cords were hanging off the right-hand side on the back. So I just notched out the platform for the cords to kind of hang down loose, and the arms for the accessory kind of went underneath the platform still, so everything was clear. So when the sewing machine lift is all the way up, that platform actually sits flush with the workstation surface. So there was obviously there needed to be a hole cut out in the actual desktop. So that there's a note here. The sewing machine platform is -1/8 overall width and depth of rabbited cutout section dimensions. So basically, this platform is 1/8 of an inch less than that opening size. So moving on to the insert. So this is the piece that goes back into on top of the countertop surface. When the sewing machine lift kit is all the way down, that piece fits inside the hole. So I had to make this insert, I had to shape it a little bit so that there's a ledge on the actual cutout so that it sits down inside the tabletop surface properly. It's kind of hard to see in this dimension or in this. Oh, here we go. I can zoom in. There we go. So you can see that there's a little or notch pocketed out of the insert here. And if I zoom back out, well, actually, you won't be able to see it on the countertop surface if I go back to the. But basically, there was a hole cut out of the countertop surface that was a reverse of this. So the hole is basically the same size as the bottom section here. And it's got a little notch cut out so that this platform will sit down on top of it nice and neat. There's a little hole cut out here for you to get your finger in to actually lift this platform out. I'm not really sure what else there is to say about this guy. But anyways, thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you learned something from it, and we'll see you next time.